Konnichiwa, minna. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video I want to do a review of Boruto chapter 51, which is called The Sacrifice. In this chapter I want to talk about two things, which is the battle between Isshiki and Naruto with Sasuke and Boruto. And another thing that I want to talk about is the dashing out of information by Amado and what we can learn from the ways in which Sasuke live and travel throughout the universe. Without further ado, I want to get into the battle, which is continuing from the last chapter, which is chapter 50. Now, as the chapter begins, Boruto identifies that Isshiki is unable to kill him for some reason, which he might need to use him in future. And Sasuke is surprised of this development because he was not aware that Boruto cannot be killed by Isshiki. And as a result, Sasuke asked Boruto to explain why is this the case. And Boruto tries to explain that in their previous battle with Boru, they discovered that Isshiki needs Kawaki and Boruto for his own purpose. And on the other side, Amado is lashing out information to Isshiki and the rest of the villagers where in the hideout venue where they are, explaining to them that the Otsusukis need to feed a living Otsusuki to the Ten Tails. And now this boils down to Boruto, who has the Kamasil to be identified as an Otsutsuki, which means that he can be fed to the tree, the Shinju tree, which will bear the chakra fruit at the end. And another discovery that we've seen in this chapter is the fact that Otsutsukis are traveling around the universe in pairs, going from one planet to another in pairs. And one more thing that we also discover in this chapter is that Isshiki is ranked higher than Kaguya, meaning that Isshiki was the stronger one in the pairs that came to planet Earth, which is Kaguya and Isshiki, who came to planet Earth to try and plant the Shinju tree. And from that, we've seen that from the explanation that we've been receiving that Kaguya betrayed Isshiki and almost destroyed Isshiki. And because of that, the plan of implanting the tree was delayed somehow, and this led to the current circumstances that are existing in this planet. Now, as the battle continues, we see that Isshiki is manhandling both Sasuke and Naruto in the battlefield, and is able to use his dojutsu to bring in these cubic boxes, which are seen to be troublesome for both Sasuke and Naruto. And in the process, these cubic boxes was able to pin Sasuke down on the floor. And as the battle continues, we sort of see the desperate movements between these guys. Boruto trying the Rasengan after Sasuke was pinned down on the floor using those cubical boxes, which are extracted from Ishiki's dimension using his occult jutsus. Now, as this is the case, in the process, Boruto tries to use the Rasengan, and his Rasengan got him caught, and one of his arm was destroyed completely, or was broken, or was twisted in 360-degree fashion. And now we see Naruto coming back, or Naruto who was kicked out of the battle for a little bit. We see him coming back, and Kurama asking him about what is his plan about the battle. And to our surprise, Naruto doesn't have a plan, because everything that he has tried has never worked against this guy. But the one thing that was important in this conversation is that Kurama and Naruto is willing to die for the village. And surprisingly, there is a way in which Naruto can power up, and for him to power up using Kurama's direction to power up, and that power up can end up leading to his death. And this was known by Kurama, but was never explained to Naruto because of the fact that if Naruto uses that power up, he might end up dead. And now this is an exciting thing that you see because Kurama realizes that either way, Naruto is going to die in this case. So if he's going to die, then it's better for him to do it in the best way possible, which is to power up to a level whereby he might even be able to defeat Isshiki. And as a result, we see that Naruto enters the scene and kicks Isshiki, who stepped on Boruto, and tries to protect Boruto. And immediately after that, we see this awesome transformation that we've never seen before, and everybody is really, really surprised about this new transformation. Isshiki is surprised, Sasuke is also surprised, Uzumaki Boruto, who's lying on the floor, is also surprised of this new transformation, which transformed Naruto in a fashion whereby he looks like an animal, sort of like a transformation that we've never seen before. And it is quite exciting to see this kind of development that are happening in this chapter. But now, as we talk about this transformation, it's particularly important to understand that this transformation can lead to Naruto's death, and we may be seeing Naruto for the very last time in this Boruto manga. But there's a strong possibility that this chapter might strongly be linked to the first episode that we've seen of Naruto, where Kawaki was battling with Boruto, and Kawaki was busy saying that he will send Boruto where he sent Lord 7. And I think maybe the link would be here. There are so many possibilities that are arising because of this chapter. And I think we might likely to see that Naruto being sent away or being sealed away in a different dimension where he will be unable to come back. And at the same time, one would ask a question about Sasuke. What will happen to Sasuke? And because in that future episode we haven't seen Sasuke, this is also a strong possibility that Sasuke might sacrifice himself in this case. And I think because of these events that are happening in this chapter, I think this is creating a pathway for many possibilities from here going forward. There are so many things that one can think about, but ultimately I do think that Isshiki might find a way in which he might reincarnate in Kawaki, and from that maybe we might have a time skip where we see Boruto going to train and becoming stronger and be able to use the Kama Seal. And more importantly, I think that maybe Boruto will develop techniques and skills that will enable him to use Momoshiki's powers more effectively and more efficiently. And using the Kama Seal, I think maybe we'll see something more exciting in Boruto that we've never seen before in both Naruto and Boruto anime and manga. And having said all of that, I think I want to end at this point, and I want to thank you for staying for this long in this video. And please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I shall see you next time.